My name is Quigney. I'm Director for Dell Solution Centres for EMEA.
What are the Dell Solution Centres at?
Dell Solution Centres are a series of locations that we have around the world where we bring our customers to do a couple of things. We help them to understand what our capabilities are. Along with that, then we work with them to understand their core business problems. And from understanding those business problems, we're able to then help them to architect solutions that will ultimately meet their needs. So we look at the technology components and see how technology can enable them to move their business forward.
The idea, as I understand it, of the Solution Centres, Anthony, is it's not just about selling products and services to the customers. It's about helping them to come up with a solution. Very much so.
You know, it's often difficult for a customer, you know, in any area that they're buying something, to buy it off of the spec sheet. Okay, so really, you'd like the opportunity to be able to prove before you make a big investment that investment is going to work for you. So our job is to help them, you know, make the right choices, and then when they have made those choices, prove to them that what we have will actually meet their needs. So that's really around things like looking at, well, you know, do they have a business criteria, and that business criteria might be availability, or it might be how quickly can we transform our lines of business, or bring a new line of business into operation. So we work with them to show them how quickly they can actually enable that new maybe line of business with IT in the data center, for example.
Now, Dell has been transformed, I would say. I mean, it was a company that was a darling of the stock market in the 1990s, and obviously didn't exactly perform from a stock market point of view in the 2000s, let's say. But it is a company which has reinvented itself in the last year because Michael Dell has led an investor buyout and taken the company private. How has that changed life in Dell, and how has it changed Dell's focus to no longer have that shareholder pressure, to now be focused in a different way?
Yeah, you know, I think that really the transformation of the company has been, you know, ongoing for the last number of years, with a much bigger focus now on solutions. You know, since Michael took the company private, you know, we all now talk about Dell being, you know, the world's largest startup. So we're back in kind of startup mode in many ways, because it offers, you know, lots of opportunity. It offers us the opportunity to be able to, you know, look at longer term types of investments in key areas without, I guess, kind of some of the key pressures that the stock market, you know, brought to bear.
And you've brought that startup focus very much to the fore. You've taken on, Dell has taken on a startup entrepreneur in residence.
Yes, indeed. Last week we had a very exciting launch of the Dell Ireland Centre for Entrepreneurs, and that centre offers, you know, budding entrepreneurs the opportunity to gain support from Dell, and that support comes in a number of different ways, including financial support, the opportunity to embed their business in one of Dell's offices in either Dublin, Limerick or Cork. And also they get access to the solution centres where we can work with them to help them kind of accelerate their business. So it's a really, I think, great opportunity. Dell has very much been an entrepreneurial company, you know, from being that startup, and it's nice to be able to help other companies in their journey as well. And we've worked with many of the, you know, the startup companies of the last 20 years who have become kind of flagship names that you see today.
How important are events such as this? We're at the Irish Technology Leadership Group Summit here in Limerick. It's it's bringing Silicon Valley to Ireland, as it were, globalising the Irish technology experience. How important do you think is that?
Critical, absolutely, very important for us to network with, you know, all of our colleagues in the region across Ireland. You know, we work with many of our customers who come to our centre are based here in Ireland. It's very good to meet with them to understand, you know, what are their, you know, specific areas of opportunity that they were working on, so we can work together on them.
Anthony, thanks for joining us.
Conor, delighted to.